Hey, everybody. This is Mikey Justice of the Mikey Justice Show. And let's face it, we all know what tomorrow is. Very important day in everybody's life. So I got a quick question for you. How much time are you willing to invest to make sure you and your family are living the best lives possible? So this message goes out to all the women, men, and undecided voters and people who haven't voted yet. And before you answer that question about how much time you're willing to invest in you and your family's future, I just want you to take a few things into consideration. And before you answer, just know that there is no wrong answer. Only reason I'm asking is that I want you to give me the time that you say that you're willing to give to make sure that you're voting for the right person and that your family is in a position to live their best lives possible. Uh, I'll start with the women. And won't try to make this too long, but yeah, I was told that nobody will want to listen. People's attention span is too short. They don't care about these type of things. They're not important to people. So I was told not to even try to make this video because it's pointless and people wouldn't pay attention to it. I don't think we're that closed-minded, so I didn't want to listen to that, and I decided to go ahead and go with it anyway. So first thing that I'm going to ask people to do, if you don't do nothing else, get out and vote. That's your constitutional right. That's just your right to get out and secure your future by voting. As far as who you vote for, that's your decision. But like I said, hopefully you guys vote for the right person. And when I say that, make sure you vote for yourself, not voting because somebody else told you to, because somebody tried to brainwash you and persuade your mind into thinking that you should vote for a certain person. Don't vote for somebody because of the color of their skin, their sex, their race, or none of that. Just make sure you're voting for the person that's going to put you and your family in the best situation, best position to live your best life. And I'll start with the women. Like, to me, like, who they should vote for or who you should vote for should be a no-brainer. I would say Kamala Harris all the way, because things like the abortion situation, that is just a deal breaker to me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Women should have the right to make decisions about their own body, and when that right is taken away, there's something wrong with that. So the first thing is abortion is a deal breaker to me. Now, trust me, we can go down the line and name a whole bunch of stuff. I could have got into January the 6th, the attack against his own country and people, which is very un-American to me. We got the Central Park 5 situation. We got 34 felonies. We got all the personal attacks. We can go into all of that, but that's not the reason that I would suggest that people not vote for him. Um, the things that are just straight deal breakers to me when it come down to women is, like I said, the abortion situation. When you take away women's right to protect their own body, like I said, if you overturn Roe versus Wade, then there's no such thing as a Me Too movement, because both were designed to protect women. And when you even say there's no exception for people who've been raped, victims of incest, or even women who are going through health situations, that abortion is taken off the table, then that's a deal breaker. The other deal breaker is the dictatorship. All we know is freedom. So why would you vote to have somebody take your freedom away? And then the point that I've been trying to make with people is that we say make America great again. If it was great 4 years ago, then let's go back to what we did 4 years ago. 4 years ago, Donald Trump was not a dictator and America was great. So why do you have to be a dictator again? I don't know if it's to satisfy some type of personal itch or whatever he got, but it's just not what it do. Uh, the next situation that I want to talk about that people really stress about is the economy. The economy is not in as bad a situation as people try to make it be. We have advanced so much with technology, but we still stuck in our old ways and stuck in the past. Like I tell people all the time, you didn't have OnlyFans, TikTok, and all these people making millions and billions of dollars through social media. So it might be a tight economy, but it wasn't the same platforms available to make the type of money that people are making now. If people say anything different, then they're lying. You didn't have those resources available to you many years ago. So to me, the economy is not in such a bad situation as people say it is, because there's plenty of other opportunities and ways to supplement your income and make other kind of money. Uh, the other thing is just the divided country, and just how people just so against each other. We're all under the same roof. We all breathe the same air. We're brothers, we're sisters, we're family. You know what I'm saying? So to stage an attack against your own people, to me, is like going home and jumping on your little brother. You know what I'm saying? You just don't do it to your own people. So just the divide and the bad rhetoric that he puts out that has divided the people, to me, is a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? Less time on the foolishness and more time on doing what you can to make people come together and bring the country together, make the country better again. So yeah, the abortion situation, how people feel about the economy, that's not really an issue. The dictatorship and people losing their freedom and all of that stuff and voting for something like that, that's a deal breaker to me. And then the lying from the Republicans, like you had Nikki Haley, you had JD Vance and all these people saying how much of a threat that Mr. Trump was and how he can't be trusted and all that other stuff. So my question is this, were you lying? Because if you were, then that's another deal breaker. You're lying, so I don't know whether to trust you. Were you just doing or saying something to win an election? No, you meant all that stuff at the time that you said it. So to come right behind that and say that that person has your full endorsement, maybe they do, but you're a liar, and for that reason, I can't trust you. But that's my own personal opinion. You guys pick who you want to pick. Okay, and then next on is to the men. A lot of men just have a problem with taking orders from a woman. Don't be so closed-minded that you're not willing to try nothing new. We've already experienced 4 years of Donald Trump, and we know what that's like. So if we steady claiming how bad it's been, the economy and all this other stuff, then give somebody else a chance. He has ran twice. I mean, he won once, and if they wanted him in there again, they would have voted him in there again. But as far as the men, you know what I'm saying? Think about your daughters. Think about your mother. Think about your sister or whatever, you know. Don't take away the right for them to be able to protect their bodies and be able to control their own life. They're the ones who have to deal with those kids and everything else. I understand the issue about people wanting them or whatever, but we're not talking about that situation. We're talking about when people have been violated. If you have a way to correct that wrong, then you should do that. That shouldn't be taken off the table. You know what I'm saying? But since you decided to take that off the table, then that's a deal breaker. To me, no woman should vote for you because that don't make sense to vote to have your rights being taken away. Once again, as far as the men, you know, hopefully it's more than just because she's a woman and all of that stuff. I mean, if she's the right candidate, she's the right candidate. Like I said, we've all went through 4 years of Trump. To me, it's just time to do something different and just give something else a chance. Just open up your mind to new things. Then another thing that I could say, yeah, it is everybody's right to vote or not to vote, but I do agree that not voting is like giving a vote to the other side. And I could just ask all my men, especially black men, do it for your sisters. Do it for your mother. Do it for your auntie. Do it for your daughter. Do it for the women in your life. If you have no decision and you don't care about it or whatever, then take one for the team. Think about those people and help put the people around you in the best position to live the best life. Don't be so selfish. If it's just about time, we got time to hit the blunt. We got time to do anything that we want to do. So if you care about your people and you want everybody to be in the best situation to have the best America, then get out and support your women and your sisters and vote for Kamala Harris. You know, I mean, like I said, vote for somebody. You got the right to vote for Trump if you want, but at the end of the day, I hope all you people are willing to live with your decisions. If your freedom been taken away and that's what you voted for, then live with that decision. You know, it's not worth it to me. Disrespecting people, taking away women's rights, staging attacks against your own country is not American, and I just can't vote for that. They're just me, and they're just what it is. Yeah, and saying that, like I said, just think about what you guys have going on. You're voting to lose your freedom. That's a no-brainer. And a lot of other stuff, the dictatorship and all of that. If you know ways of making America great, why do you have to have all the power to do it? This is your country. This is your people. So if you know a way to help your people and make it better, you should be doing that. And there should be no ulterior motive in it. Then they're trying to buy the votes and all of that stuff. You know, they're just... You vote because it's the right thing to do. You don't vote because somebody bought your vote or whatever. You know, to me, being able to sell a person, buy them, putting a price on yourself, that's the true definition of modern day slavery. And if I'm wrong, then somebody tell me. But until I know something different, that's what it's going to be with me. So once again, men, hopefully you're not that closed-minded that you vote to lose your freedom and everything else. And women, you know what I'm saying, you have the right to protect your own self by getting out here and vote. So think about it. Do that, ladies. It's only a few minutes of your time, and it'll help secure your future. So I'm just asking everybody, sometime tomorrow, get out there on that poll, vote, and put some time into securing your future. Put some time into making sure you and your family are living your best life. It's just time at the end of the day. How much time are you willing to sacrifice to make sure you and your family are living the best you can live? How much time are you willing to invest to actually make America great again? But hey, like I said, vote for somebody, y'all. Good luck to whoever win. I hope that people don't get out and just start doing foolish stuff, because you know it's gonna be somebody in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be mad either way, because I trust the process. Voting is the voice that we have. It's the option that we have. Violence ain't the answer. So, you know, I'm going to do what I know to do, and that's to get out here and vote. Matter of fact, I've already voted. This message is for all the people who are still undecided. Tomorrow is the last day when you can put yourself in a position to do something to secure your own future. So hopefully we be smart enough to get out here and do that. My name is Mikey Justice. Appreciate everybody for listening. Give me a little bit of their time, and y'all get out. If you ain't did it, get out tomorrow and vote, and good luck, and may the best candidate win. Thank you.